SpongeBob Squarepants is an iconic cartoon that can make us laugh for days on end. Its cast is filled with funny characters who make their characters come to life before our eyes. Let's pull back the curtain and find out which brilliant voice actors are responsible for our favorite Bikini Bottom dwellers. Now let's put a face to some of the most hilarious SpongeBob Squarepants characters ever. Carolyn Lawrence as Sandy Cheeks. First on the list is Carolyn Lawrence, the highly gifted voice actress who's responsible for many of our favorite animated characters.
I'm Carolyn Lawrence, and I play Sandy Cheeks.
Carolyn is always happy and excited, making her the perfect fit for Sandy Cheeks. If there's one thing that Carolyn loves about her character, it's that she's 100% random. After all, it isn't common for land critters to live in Bikini Bottom.
Who's just normal and sweet? That's not fun. You want to play somebody who's crazy.
Sandy?
When it comes to voice acting, Carolyn is basically a genius, which is why she's managed to stay afloat in the industry for nearly 30 years. Although Sandy is her most prominent role, she's also known for playing Cindy Vortex from The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron and Ashley Graham from Resident Evil 4. So how did Carolyn get so into the business? Well, let's just say that the business found her.
If I thought that I'd be working in animation or voicing, I didn't even have a reference point.
These awesome clips were brought to us by the Issy Animation Ultra channel. We couldn't imagine anyone other than Carolyn voicing the eccentric Sandy Cheeks. Isn't she just hilarious? Bob Joles as Man Ray. Next on the list is the one and only Bob Joles. This acclaimed actor has been lending his voice to hysterical characters ever since the late 80s, and many of his fans were shocked to find out that he played Man Ray on SpongeBob SquarePants. Although Man Ray doesn't show his face in every single episode, you know you're in for a treat whenever he surfaces. Here's a beloved scene from Season 2, Episode 31 that many of us still can't get over.
It is yours. I am trying to be a good person and return it to you.
One look at Bob's portfolio is all you need to know that he's a big shot. But hey, even big shots have to start somewhere.
And my first job for Disney was doing the voice of Sneezy.
Here's a clip of Bob getting into character in case you need to freshen up on your Snow White dwarves. It was posted by the Mouse Info channel. If you're an anime fan, you'll be happy to know that Bob also plays Funjin from the epic TV series Naruto. Syrena Irwin as Old Lady. Syrena Irwin is a renowned voice actress who can basically mimic anyone's voice. Her range is impressive, which is what makes her such an important addition to the SpongeBob cast. She plays a handful of characters in this cartoon, her most popular one being Old Lady. In Season 3, Episode 12, we got to see how distinctive Syrena's voice could truly become.
You just can't wait for me to die, can you?
Syrena's been a part of the cast ever since its first episode aired in 1999. She's voiced babies, Girl Scouts, police officers, customers, and whatever random characters are thrown her way. Syrena is in popular demand, which is why she also voices characters like Dr. Quinzel in Batman vs. Two-Face and Tina Towel in Pig Goat Banana Cricket. But there's one character you might recognize over all others.
You'll have 1 hour to complete your test. Eyes on your own paper.
That's right, Syrena also is responsible for voicing Dr. J and Mrs. DiMartino from The Loud House. We don't know about you, but we can't imagine what SpongeBob SquarePants would be like without Syrena's influence. Thomas F. Wilson as Cop Number 2. Thomas Wilson might have gotten his big break by acting in front of the camera, but that's never stopped him from lending his voice to a cartoon character or two. Tom's been a valuable member of the SpongeBob squad since 2001, and he's known for playing Cop Number 2. However, he also plays Tony Fast, Stinky Mutton Chop, Strangler, and many other little characters.
We're looking for the maniac.
Have you seen this man?
Tom reached star status when he landed the role of Biff Tannen in 1985's Back to the Future. And unsurprisingly, he managed to stay in the spotlight ever since. Tom's voice acting is on point, which is why he's also responsible for characters like Bucket from Dragon's Riders of Berk, Catman from Adventure Time, and Matt Bluestone from Gargoyles. Despite his enormous portfolio, Tom's following isn't what it ought to be.
Who are you? And then some people like, oh my God!
Yeah.
It's the...
This interview was brought to us by ABC's Action News. Are you guys shocked to find out that SpongeBob has been hosting big-time stars like Tom Wilson? Because we sure are. Mary Jo Catlett as Mrs. Puff. Jo Catlett is a famous actress who's been pumping out hit after hit since the mid-60s. She's appeared in popular sitcoms like Saved by the Bell, General Hospital, and The Hardy Boys. However, she's also an incredible voice actress who you probably know all too well. Jo has been voicing Mrs. Puff since the cartoon first aired in 1999, and we wouldn't want it any other way. In Season 4, Episode 9, we got to see how much Mrs. Puff really valued her job, and seeing her get fired was more than a little heartbreaking.
Yes! 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 Put it in drive!
Jo might be 80 years old, but she's nowhere close to retiring. In fact, she's recently made appearances in hit TV shows like Two Broke Girls, Glee, and Modern Family. Did you guys know that Jo is also a successful Broadway actress? Here's a clip from the play The Pajama Game.
There she comes. Her blouses and buttoned her stockings are not very...
All in all, it's safe to say that Jo is as talented as they come. We love you, Mrs. Puff. Tim Conway as Barnacle Boy. Is there anyone more amazing than Tim Conway? We highly doubt it. This acclaimed actor has been at the top of the chart since the mid-60s, and he's not done yet. Most of us know him for his work on SpongeBob Squarepants, but to many, he's much more than just Barnacle Boy.
I'm crossing over to the dark side.
Tim has often been referred to as the master of comedy, and it isn't too hard to see why. After all, the guy's a riot. In fact, the actor had his very own talk show in the early 70s, which was named The Tim Conway Show. His portfolio is impressive to say the least, which is why many people were surprised to find out that he's the one and only Barnacle Boy. Although Tim usually enjoys being in front of the camera, he's taken a liking to voice acting over the last few decades. He played Mulch in Dragons Riders of Berk, where he managed to nail a Viking accent as though it were nothing.
We thought the berserkers had hit an iceberg, and so we came in to help.
Jill Talley as Karen. Next up is Jill Talley, the talented voice actress who's known for voicing Karen on SpongeBob. She's been a proud contributor to the show since 1999, and she's managed to appear in 126 episodes. Although she's majorly known for portraying Karen, she also lends her voice to random characters whenever need be.
But do you even care? All you ever do is make stupid schemes.
Karen's voice is super versatile, which is why she's also a member of the Adventure Time squad. She's been voicing characters like Grid-Faced Princess, Mother Bird, Gumdrop Daughter, and many others since 2012. During a mini-interview with Real Films, Tom Kenny and Jill revealed a little secret that shocked many of their viewers.
And the fourth thing was, well, if you're going to be married to somebody, it's good to be married to your wife.
That's right, guys. SpongeBob and Karen are married in real life. Can you believe that? Jill just finished doing the voice acting for 2020's upcoming film, Rocko's Modern Life, Static Cling. The actress will be portraying Nosy, and we can't wait to see her bring the character to life. Ernest Borgnine as Mermaid Man. The late Ernest Borgnine is a legend. However, he was before our time, which is why many SpongeBob fans won't recognize his name at first. But once we get the ball rolling, you won't be able to get this Oscar-winning actor out of your head. Ernest was responsible for voicing Mermaid Man, a character who had long since turned senile after a life of fame. Ernest's portfolio dates all the way back to the early 50s, proving that the man had a long, successful career in show business. He's been known for his leading roles in movies like Marty and The Wild Bunch. So when he chose to join the SpongeBob SquarePants cast, everyone was instantly on board. In a YouTube clip posted by Foundation Interviews, Ernest explains how he managed to stay relevant in the 21st century.
How many of you know SpongeBob? Yes! I said, well, I happen to play Mermaid Man.
This incredible actor was one of the most talented people who ever stepped foot in Hollywood, and he won't be forgotten. Mr. Lawrence as Plankton. Mr. Lawrence is the evil mastermind behind the beloved SpongeBob character Plankton. His voice is deep and villainous, making him the perfect actor for the job. Mr. Lawrence has had the pleasure of voicing many popular characters, which is why his portfolio isn't as jam-packed as other voice actors his age. After all, when it comes to Mr. Lawrence, he values quality over quantity. In a clip that was posted by Robert Dente, we get to see Mr. Lawrence slip into character right before our eyes.
My name is Plankton. Come and eat at the chub bucket.
The hilarious actor is known for getting a little carried away while in the heat of the moment, and he has this in common with Plankton.
I'm just kidding. Don't come to the chum bucket, it's horrible.
The celebrity is known for playing Filbert Turtle in Rocko's Modern Life, Benji from Rugrats, and Ralphio and Helmet from Mighty Magus Words. Did you know that Mr. Lawrence is responsible for more than one SpongeBob character? Well, in a clip posted by the same YouTuber, we get to see the extent of his talents.
My legs! Hey, SpongeBob, wanna lift some weights?
Sara Paxton as Kid Fish. Now this one might come as a surprise, but the gorgeous Sara Paxton is also involved in the making of SpongeBob Squarepants. In fact, she's been a contributor since 1999. Sara landed the gig when she was only 11 years old, and her girly and squeaky voice came in handy from the get-go.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Krabs. I thought you were a cheap old tightwad.
Sara might not have her own character, but she's used to voicing whichever extras come her way. She's a popular actress who tends to prefer being in front of the camera, but she's a huge SpongeBob fan, and she's dedicated to her roles like no other. You might recognize Sara from big-time movies like Aquamarine, The Innkeepers, and The Last House on the Left. While she has yet to win a big award, we are certain that her time will come. In a clip posted by a YouTube channel, Gloria0004, we get to see a young Sara clocking in some serious studio time.
Look, it's the haunted mattress.
Although many SpongeBob characters are currently filming for the show's third movie, Sara will not be joining the cast, which is a total bummer. Clancy Brown as Mr. Krabs. Is there anyone as successful as Clancy Brown when it comes to voice acting? We highly doubt it. In fact, Clancy is basically the cream of the crop. He's known for spending as much time in front of the camera as he does in the studio. So basically, he pursues any role that he can relate to. His dark voice and maniacal laugh make him the perfect bad guy. But he's not known for playing a villainous role on SpongeBob Squarepants. Nope, he's known for playing Mr. Krabs. Here's a clip of Clancy rehearsing his lines. It was posted by the Movie Extras YouTube channel.
Well, Plankton, like a reheated Krabby Patty.
Clancy is used to playing villains, which is why he was cast as Lex Luthor in 2013's Lego Batman, the movie. In a clip posted by J Shock Blast, Clancy explains why playing evil characters is so much fun.
But it's really not fun to play a good guy, because there is a part where we play a good guy.
All in all, few people could give Clancy a run for his money, and that's the way he likes it. Carlos Alazraqui as Surfer. Carlos Alazraqui is one of the best voice actors we can think of, so naturally it's pretty fitting to find him amongst the SpongeBob cast. After all, the show's producers made it a point to only include the best in the industry. Carlos joined the production at the very beginning, and he's lent his voice to countless characters. However, he's most known for portraying Surfer Dude.
Kids, bury me!
See what I mean?
Carlos isn't your everyday average voice actor, and this is due to his ever-expanding portfolio and ability to generate new voices on demand. Just check out this video reel that Carlos posted on his YouTube channel and see for yourself.
Oh, Denzel, promise you'll stay with Mommy tonight.
Although he may not have a prominent role on SpongeBob Squarepants, he still manages to keep himself busy. Bill Fagerbakke as Patrick Star. Bill Fagerbakke is a brilliant actor who also has a deep, dark secret. He's responsible for Patrick Star's mindless voice. Bill's both an actor and voice artist, making him a staple in the industry. He plays Marshall Erickson's father in How I Met Your Mother and King Joey in All Hail King Julian. But his biggest and favorite role will always be the one of Patrick. While being interviewed by Scott Carty, Bill came clean about his feelings towards playing everyone's favorite starfish.
Are you kidding? This is the greatest thing that could possibly happen.
It's a blast.
Bill's a sweet guy who'll go out of his way for his fans. During a Comic-Con show in Alamo City, Bill gave a fan a quick shout-out using Patrick's voice.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
This video was brought to us by YouTuber JTZ. Rodger Bumpass as Squidward Tentacles. Rodger Bumpass is the voice actor who fills Squidward's gills with its cynical tone. He's been a dedicated voice artist since the late 70s, and we couldn't imagine anyone else voicing the grumpy Squidward we all know and love. Rodger is also well known for playing Dr. Light in the hit TV series Teen Titans. Here's a clip of Rodger getting into character during San Diego's Comic-Con. This video was posted by the Nickelodeon YouTube channel.
Just when I thought they couldn't get any stupider.
Although Squidward and Rodger might be two birds of a feather, they don't seem to like each other very much.
Third time's a charm.
This hilarious clip was also brought to us by Nickelodeon. Lori Allen as Pearl Krabs. Pearl Krabs is known for two things, crying her eyes out and crying her heart out. So basically, the Bikini Bottom dweller is a big fat crybaby. She's voiced by actress Lori Allen, who also plays Diane Simmons in Family Guy.
You're really gonna use hypnosis to get rid of the barnacle?
Lori has a nasally voice that perfectly encompasses her character's whiny ways, but oddly enough, Lori wasn't always interested in being a voice artist. It's something that she got into after becoming an actress. In a clip posted by VoiceOver Body Shop, we find out what sets SpongeBob apart from other productions.
I'm hilarious. I did the Groundlings in New York. I'm just going to go right into animation. And my friend sat me down and was like,
although learning a new trade wasn't easy, we're happy that Lori got the job done. Tom Kenny as Spongebob Squarepants. Without the brilliant Tom Kenny, it's safe to say that there'd be no SpongeBob. This comic can alter his voice and create SpongeBob's ridiculous laugh with ease, and for this, we are eternally grateful. Tom is also a member of the Adventure Time Squad, where he portrays the Ice King, Gunter, and Starchy. His voice knows no limits, which is why he's the king when it comes to voice acting. Here's a clip of Tom in the studio. It was posted by the Screen Slam YouTube channel.
I guess this means the secret formula is safe forever, right, Mr. Krabs?
It's no secret that Tom is incredibly talented, but did you know that he's responsible for more than one SpongeBob character? This clip was posted by Adam Jammer, and it showcases Tom portraying a handful of his prized characters.
I do SpongeBob. I do Gary.
I do the French narrator that says 2 hours later.
Before you go, make sure to tell us which SpongeBob character is your favorite in the comments below. And that's a wrap. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on The Things.